Well, hello and welcome to the BWT Alpine Formula One Team Season Launch Event 2026. I'm Clara Amfo and I'm coming to you live from the MSC World Europa. Now, at 333 metres long, she truly is one of the jewels in the crown of MSC Cruises. And as you can see, we are moored up here in beautiful Barcelona. Now, the team has welcomed aboard a select audience of special fans, global media, partners, and we are all here for the same thing, the unveiling of the highly anticipated A526 livery and to officially launch BWT Alpine Formula One Team Session, which, with the new set of regulations, presents a new era and a new opportunity for the team. To find out more, we'll be talking to team leadership, the technical geniuses responsible for the car, and of course, the drivers themselves. So, let's get started. We need more noise than that. Hello! Exactly. This is a very, very, very exciting day. Well, welcome aboard the MSC Europa for this truly historic moment. This is the first ever Formula One car reveal on a cruise ship. Come on! So we are here exclusively in the Panorama Lounge with all of you lovely people in person and, of course, everyone watching online. Hello, hello. You are so welcome. Well, we are really, really looking forward to the new Formula One season and we cannot wait for you to see this incredible car. But before we get over to the big reveal, we need to talk about this incredible ship. So please welcome, without further ado, Executive Chairman of MSC Cruises, Mr. Pier Francesco Vargo. Hello, Pier Francesco. Welcome, welcome.
Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard. Thank you for being with us here today. Thank you.
Thank you so very much for having us. It really is a spectacular ship. How does it feel to host such an incredible event?
Well, we're very proud because it's the first time that a car, a Formula One car, and our partner is unveiling the livery and showing all the new technology that we see in this beautiful car. And obviously, we're very honored to host it on an MSC ship because I think we share a lot of the same values. We have teams. You have the drivers that deliver a performance. Here is the same thing. It's innovation, it's technology, it's the experience to our final client. But behind there is an incredible team of technicians, of sailors, of crew members that actually deliver, at the end of the day, the same value as Alpine WT together.
I can see the joy on your face as you're talking about these amazing people that you work with. We can all agree this is truly a stunning ship, right? This is a gorgeous ship. And as we said, this is the very first time an F1 car has been revealed on a cruise ship. So why choose MSC World Europa specifically for such a unique moment?
Because first of all, we have the Alpine brand, that is launching around the world, and Alpine is manufactured in Dieppe in northern France. And by the way, MSC World Europa was built in the northern France, to be exactly in Saint-Nazaire. So we have all the French technology know-how here today, and I would like to also thank Mr. Castan, the Managing Director of Saint-Nazaire, that is here with us, honoring us with his presence. And obviously, And obviously, there is a lot of technology on this ship. Many people don't understand what we can do. Obviously, we have the same intent as Formula One, as Alpine, BWT, where we actually going to go for net zero. As a matter of fact, today, the ship in Barcelona, we have the port director, Mr. Carbonelli, will be very happy to know that today we balance net zero emission in Barcelona. So today the ship is... So technology is what unites us for a world that tomorrow will be sustainable. So team, fun, entertainment, but sustainable and zero impact to our beautiful environment.
Absolutely. It's all about protecting the planet, but also having fun. Now, you mentioned innovation, and I understand that, like F1 for 2026, as you say, fuels are an area of innovation. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
So this ship is propelled, all the technology is LNG. So again, this is a new fuel that avoids a lot of emission and reduces CO2 emissions in an important way. Obviously, we are utilizing also bio-LNG, so this is the same direction the Formula One is going, so new type of fuels that actually protect the environment. But I'd like to also share another news that I think it's interesting, whereby BWT, the main sponsor of Alpine today, together, we actually on this ship produce water. So all the water that we produce for shower, for washing, for cleaning is producing on board. But we're taking it to the next level. The technology of the ship is so advanced that we'll actually be producing from now on, together with the BWT, with the filters, potable water. So not only we will produce beers, as you know, in our pub, but all the mineral water from today that you'll be drinking, sparkling, still, is produced on board, is produced together with BWT. And I think this is what really innovation is all about, concrete, pragmatic innovation. And this not only, you know, makes the ships independent, but imagine that we'll be saving, you know, the consumption of 6 million mono-use bottles, and at the end of the year we will have saved 50 million plastic bottles not to be utilized by producing water here. So that's innovation.
True innovation.
Together.
And finally, what message do you want to share with everyone watching?
Well, I want to thank my friend and dear friend Flavio. You know, this year, guys, and the pilots, I want to share this message. We're going to do, and we're going to be bringing great results. So I can't wait the beautiful innovation that we have in this car. So like all of you, I'm waiting to see the unveiling of the car, and I can't wait to do it all together. So thank you very much for being with us here today. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Francesco.
Thank you, Clara.
Well, without further ado, before we talk to our drivers this year, I have absolute pleasure in inviting to the stage our very own executive advisor, Mr. Flavio Briatore. Welcome, Flavio.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you so much for being here for this amazing launch. Before we start, how does it feel to be hosted by MSC Cruises on this fantastic ship and in great company of valued partners, friends and team?
So many nice people as well here. It's not only the people from MSC. You know, Mr. Vago tell everything about our operation in the MSC, and I'm proud to be friends with Kiko for many, many years. And MSC support the team, support the Alpine team in the good way, in the bad way. You know, I hope next year is be in the good way. And it's a part of our family, and it's doing so much to us, to the sponsor, to BWT. It's just mentioned now business to business, win to win between the Formula One team and between the sponsor and our major sponsor. I believe we are the honor to have MSC and the Aponte family behind to us.
all about family. Now, we've got different members of the Alpine team to talk us through new regulations, technical advances, and driving strategies. As executive advisor at BWT Alpine Formula One, you have been open about looking forward to the new regulations. Can you give us a quick overview of the 2026 season from your perspective?
The game is always the same. We need to go quick. Wherever is the regulation. We have the engineer here, but it's only one way to go quick, to understand the regulation. This year we have a lot of time to preparing the car, preparing the car in the factory. We had a very successful shakedown last week, 3 days ago. And, everybody is very good in Formula One. Everybody fighting for one place. And I believe this year we are competitive. After that, depends. You see these three guys with the pink suit. You see these three. Okay, we depend into these three because this is the driver. Basically, the driver is like a managing director of the company, and he brings the result. Yeah. But every Sunday, this is the difference.
Everyone's always watching, but again, stay quick. That's the main thing. So would it be right to say that we are in a new era, not only for the sport, but also for the team, as you mentioned?
Yeah, the technology is go fast and fast and fast. You remember what Pier Francesco tell about the boat, about the MSC, the technology we have behind, and the same Formula One, we never stop. This is in the way we go for the future. Formula One in this moment is the pinnacle of the motorsport, have incredible success. Every country we go, we are sold out completely. Television number is incredible in the last 3-4 years. And we need follow. We need to follow, not follow behind these people, but just stay in front of these people. This is our goal for 2026.
Always looking forward. And what can Alpine's partners look forward to this season?
Everybody doing the launch, I promise everybody tell this season will be fantastic. Before the first race, everybody is world champion. After, we go to Australia, we see where we are. Just today, it's very difficult to see where we are, etc., etc. We need to see what happened to the first race. We believe we are competitive we are working very well. Our technical people done super job. Alpine is really come back in the performance this year.
Wonderful. Well, Flavio, without further ado, I think it's time for us to introduce the drivers that you speak of so fondly, the BWT Alpine Formula One team race drivers for the 2026 season. Please give it up for Pierre Gasly and Franco Colapinto. Pierre, Franco, thank you so very much for joining us. I'll start with you, Pierre, because, this is your 10th season in Formula One and you're heading into your 4th year with Alpine. How does it feel to be the experienced driver leading the team at this exciting new phase?
Well, hi, everybody. First of all, massive thank you to MSC for, to welcome us on board. It's such an incredible venue and very impressive to be here. And no, it feels good. I must say I'm really excited for this coming season. It's a big opportunity for us as a team. It's a big opportunity, obviously, for us drivers. It's going to be very technical. There are going to be a lot of things to learn, probably to adapt to. But yeah, it's exciting at the end of the day. As Flavio said, we all want to win. The team has done a fantastic job over the winter, preparing us as best as they could. And we had a very successful shakedown, which is a great start. And looking forward to the coming weeks.
Exactly. And speaking of winter, great to see you, Franco. We even saw a video of you running in the rain. We need to know more about this, your winter preparation. How's it been going?
We are ready. We are ready. So, just first of all, big thank you to everyone here. It's a pleasure to be as a main driver. It's my first launch, so it's an amazing day for me and for the team. So, very excited for this year. Thank you, Mr. Rago. Grazie mille, MSC. It's a pleasure to be here. I think it's a pretty historic day. First car launch in a big ship like this. It's a pleasure. Thank you to all the partners. Thanks to you guys. We are here today, so hopefully we can give you guys some mega results and a very good year. We are working very hard as a team and with Pierre, with engineers, with Flavio, to have a great 2026. So we are going to try our best.
Yes, ready. Pierre, this is the first time in your career that the car is completely new. Do you see this as a new opportunity for the team?
Yeah, I believe it's one of the biggest change in Formula One history. I think it's the technology that goes into these cars in 2026 will be a massive revamp, and obviously when there is such a big change, it brings opportunities. So just need to work as hard as we've been doing. Last year was a lot of development put into 2026. And then, we just got to have an open mind going into Australia. I believe in the team. I believe in the people we have. I believe in the potential we have. And as Flavio said, at the end of the day, it's only the time watch that matters. And we'll have some answers in a couple of weeks.
Well, we believe in you 100%. Franco, throughout the year, you were testing the 2026 car in the simulator. Just how different are you expecting it to be and to feel?
It is very different. It's, as Pierre said, it's one of the biggest regulation changes in a very long time. So excited for the change. It's my first time as well developing a car, so very excited for that as well. And we've been working very hard with the team since I joined last year already into the 2026. It's been a very long development, and we took it very early on in 25. That's why we struggled as well last year and focusing a lot into this season. So excited, of course, a lot to learn. It's going to be a very different car to drive, very different engine, very different chassis. So I think, a lot of things to learn in the test and to improve as a team.
Right on. Coming back to you, Flavio, I mean, look, it's an incredible lineup that you have here. Clearly, Pierre and Franco are both very hungry, very motivated for those wins. What do you expect from them this year? No pressure.
This is a difficult question. Well, I expect the best. This year is not an excuse anymore. We have a brand new car, and we have the same driver. So Franco this year, I promise you, he's done a very good winter, and I hope he's doing much better result, and he's ready to compete with Pierre. We need two drivers. We need two drivers competing in the loyal time for the team, of course, but only for growth, we need the performance of the driver. Whatever engineering job is doing after the final bit is done by the driver. And Pierre and Franco are friends, working together, working very hard. For the moment, they are friends. For the moment, are friends. After 2 or 3 races, maybe the friendship is a little bit low, or maybe it's bigger, depends. So we expect we have a 2 good drivers. We have a good car. We have a super sponsor. So all the packages together, we just expect successful.
Well, I guess on that note, the moment that we have all been waiting for, the livery reveal of the new car for the BWT Alpine Formula One team. It's time for the team to unveil its colours for the 2026 season.
Che devono spostare la macchina.
Incredible. I mean, yeah, look at this new livery. What are your first impressions?
Yeah, beauty. I think it looks really cool. Obviously, the car is quite different than last year in terms of sizing, but no, I think it looks superb. We got a couple new partners as well on board in this adventure, so no, it looks great.
Now, you were able to have a taste of the real thing earlier in the week at Silverstone. Can you give us an insight into how that felt?
Yeah, it was very warm with -2 degrees or one or 2 degrees in Silverstone. So I must say it was pretty extreme conditions. But no, it was a fantastic work from the team and the guys, to get the car ready ahead of the test. It went really well, very successful. We managed to do a lot of laps and get a first feel for it. So it was really wet, pretty tricky, but definitely an important milestone for the season ahead.
Now, Franco, you're going to get your turn next week, Barcelona, at the Formula One shakedown. That must be so exciting.
Yeah, it is very exciting. The car looks amazing. That consistency of the colors, the brightness. I think, the nice cars always go fast. So we expect a very quick car this year. And thank you to the sponsors. Thank you to Alpine for the trust, Philippe, everyone here that also helped us put this car on track. It's an amazing day for the team, and the shakedown went very well in Silverstone as well. So exciting days for the team. And to be honest, they've done an amazing job in Enstone to put the car on track after long night shifts, and they've been working so hard, the boys in the factory, the behind the door scenes that we don't really see as much, but they've been putting a lot of sweat and hours in the evenings, and I am very grateful for that. Hopefully we can bring them the results they deserve, and have a good test already in Barcelona. Is the first step for us, me and Pierre. I think to understand the car a bit better is going to be very, very important.
And then next step's Bahrain. There's 2 tests before all eyes turn to Melbourne. Are you guys feeling race ready yet?
100%.
Yes. but soon after the test, I tell you, we will be very ready.
No, I mean it's been a winter, but at the end of the day, we just want to compete. So I mean, I'm quite excited for the opportunity we have ahead of us, and obviously last year has been quite tough, and I think it actually made us a lot closer with the team. We managed to, really dig into the work we're doing all together and put us in a much stronger position. So, no, I'm very, very excited, very, optimistic with the potential we can have and we can display. And I hope for everyone working in this project, everyone supporting us, partners, all the team behind us, that we'll be able to have a car to provide them the result they deserve.
Right, you guys support them, right? You're backing them? More noise. Exactly. Pierre and Franco, thank you so very much for being with us here today. And we wish you all the best of luck for the upcoming season. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming. Enjoy.
Well, speaking of the new regulations and how the team is approaching the new season, we are delighted to welcome back Flavio with Steve Nielsen, Managing Director, and David Sanchez, Executive Technical Director, to give us the inside track. Steve, I'll start with you first. Hello. Thank you so very much for joining us. Now, as Managing Director at BWT Alpine Formula One, you have been overseeing the day-to-day at Enstone in recent months. Can you give us some insight into how the team have been preparing for this really important new season?
Sure. First, amazing to be in this wonderful ship. Truly an amazing venue. One of the differences between Formula One and most other forms of motorsport is we have to design and manufacture the car ourselves, which is what happens at Enstone. So when you watch Grand Prix on the TV, you see 100 or so people at the track. What you don't see is the 800 people back in Enstone that design and manufacture the car. So for the last few months, those people have been literally working day and night. We have night shifts in some departments, so machine shop or composites, which is the carbon composite areas. The lights never get turned off in those areas. So when I come in the morning, the car park's full, and when I go home in the evening, the car park's full. And it's truly inspiring to be around such dedication from a group of people who really want to take this team to the next level and prove that last year was a blip.
Now, in all of your experience in Formula One, have you ever seen such big regulation changes as this before? And if so, what challenges do they present for you?
We've had big regulation changes before, but this is probably, certainly in the last few years, this is massive. Technical and sporting are all completely different. What we see generally at the end of a set of regulations, people iterate, and so the racing becomes very close. And at the beginning of a set of regulations, people turn out with sometimes different solutions, and so the competitiveness spreads apart. Some people will get it right, some people will get it wrong, and there'll be a band of teams in the middle. So it's an opportunity for a team that may be not performing as well to really jump up, and it's also an opportunity for those that were quick to get it wrong and fall back. So it's really exciting for us, and it'll be great to see what happens at the first race.
Absolutely. David, moving on to you. As Steve just alluded to, the regulation changes are huge for all of the teams. For the benefit of everyone, can you just give us a brief overview as to what those changes are specifically?
Yeah, hi everyone. Well, on the regulation first, we have new chassis regulations. The cars are shorter, narrower, lighter. This is coming also with new aerodynamic regulations. So shapes are quite different from before, very different characteristics. And we also have active aerodynamics, which that will help to decouple the downforce in corners from the drag in a straight line. New power units to integrate. Again, there's more bias towards the electrical side. Different characteristics. All this has to blend pretty well with the car, and we have new tires. So all these led to starting the project from a blank sheet of paper, which has been very exciting for everyone in the team.
And can you tell us more about the car inside as well, further inside?
Well, in terms of the car, we've spent a very large amount of work to integrate the new power unit, just to get the very best packaging under the skin, and all this just to give all the aerodynamicists all the freedom possible to explore the regulations and to see how to shape the car to extract the most aero performance. This has to blend with all the cooling systems, lots of work on suspensions. This has been a major revamp compared to previous cars. And the big objective was to give the drivers the very best possible car to drive. It's one thing to have lots of downforce, it also have to be very good to drive. So,
definitely got the best team to drive this car for sure. Now, Steve, it's now less than 44 days until lights go out in Melbourne. There is a long way to go in terms of preparation. What is scheduled between now and that moment?
Well, we basically got 3 tests. The first one here next week in Barcelona, and then all the teams move to Bahrain for 2 more tests. So 9 days of running, and we will all be very busy finding where the car's strong, hopefully, and challenging for the drivers, challenging for everybody. And then Formula One, once you've got your car, it switches into a very strong development race. It's about putting upgrades on the car and improving it as you go along. So very, very busy few days coming up.
Now, David, as executive technical director, you are constantly on the lookout for opportunities to refine and improve the car. Formula One is a race off track, much as it is on track. Will this season be a development race like no other, would you say?
Yes, for sure. This season we have to expect a very steep aero development curve. We all tried our best until the launch car. But for sure, there's a lot more to come. The cars are still very young in their development. When we'll see everyone's cars, there will probably be ideas just to mix and match. That's for aero, but also for these new cars. The changes have been so deep. Whatever we'll find on the car which is holding the performance back, whether it's on the systems, on the suspensions, anything related to drivability or even reliability, there will be a lot of intensity in bringing more and more parts of the car in season. So it's going to be a very intense year.
Now's the time to find out. And finally, Flavio, as we all know, the team has a really impressive racing pedigree. You've won, correct me if I'm wrong, seven world championships now in Formula One with an Enstone-based team. Are the right ingredients there to be successful in this new era of Formula One?
We are having Formula One 25 years ago, was a different time as well. But for me, feeling this is the first wheelie car we built up together with David, with Steve. this is the first car in Anston with Alpine we're building, because we arrived 1 year ago. Already was done already, and this is really, if the car is bad, it's our fault, because we don't have any problem to build in this car. We have the budget, to thank you to the sponsor, to Philip. We have the budget. If we want to do something more, I don't think so. We want to do something more because we've done everything was possible to do. So basically, this is the first car. For me, was 7 world champion. Maybe in 1 year's time or 2 years' time, put another 1 star in the car to have maybe 8 world champion of this. That'd be perfect.
Will be perfect. Well, I want to say thank you so very much,
you.
David, Flavio, Steve. We really, really appreciate your insights, and it is amazing to hear just the leadership and just the excitement and the joy that is in this new season. So thank you so very much. Please give up for them, everybody, and best of luck for the rest of the year. Well, that is all we have time for today. Thank you again to our hosts, MSC, and to everyone who has spoken to us about the exciting changes up ahead. Your next opportunity to see the A526 in action will be during the shakedown, which kicks off right here in Barcelona on January the 26th. And after that, full attention will turn around to the first round for the Australian Grand Prix in March. But until then, thank you again so much for joining us, both here and of course on person, and everybody who's been watching online for this incredible launch at the MSC World Europa. Goodbye. This is the first ever Formula One car reveal on a cruise ship. Come on!
The game is already the same. We need to go quick. The driver is like a managing director of the company, and he brings the result. We have a good car. We have a super sponsor. So, all the packages together, we just expect successful.